Hey everyone, I'm so glad you've chosen to spend time with us today at the Daily Drive. It's such an important day here because today Jesus is revealing who he is and what he came to accomplish. We've been learning a lot about Jesus as a person, but today we're going to learn more about his ultimate purpose. In Mark 8, 28 through 30, Jesus creates this whole conversation about who he is. By this time, people have been talking about Jesus for quite a while. They've seen the miracles he's performed. They've listened to his teachings. They've seen the way he treats people and cares for others. And so Jesus asks his closest friends, "Who do people say that I am?" It's his way of saying, I know that people are talking, but I want to know, what are they saying? What's the word on the street about me? So his closest friends say, well, some think that you're John the Baptist. Some say Elijah, and others think you're an Old Testament prophet. But then in verse 29, Jesus says this, but who do you say that I am? And let me tell you, that is the most important question that anyone will ever ask you. Not what do other people say about Jesus, but what do you say about Jesus? Peter gets it right. He says, Jesus, you are the Messiah. Now, I know that's a strange word for us, but in their context, that word meant something. Messiah means anointed by God. So catch this. Jesus was anointed by God, but he was also appointed for a purpose. And in verse 31, he begins to tell them what that purpose is. He says he must suffer many things and be rejected by elders, the chief priests, and teachers of the law. That he must be killed and 3 days later rise again, which is what Easter is all about. See, Jesus was anointed by God, but he was also appointed by God. And the appointment God gave him was to suffer and die for the sins of the world. Jesus would go to a cross where he would defeat sin. He would then go into a tomb where he would defeat death, which was the penalty for our sin. He would defeat sin and death once and for all, for anyone who would put their faith in him. If you've never put your faith in Jesus, let right now be your moment. As Easter approaches, confess to God that you believe in Jesus as the Messiah. Tell God you're putting your faith in Jesus as the Messiah, the one who was anointed by God and appointed by God to die for your sins. If that's a decision you make today, let us know. You can email me at destinationcommunitychurch@gmail.com. And when you email us, we'll celebrate with you and we will help you follow Jesus in your life.